Hi everyone, I'm Clark Wolf filling in for Tim Cash, and this is the IMDb show. Please welcome our fabulous guest. Linda Hamilton is here. Linda, hi.
Hi.
It is such a thrill to have you. So many decades of Terminator. 1984, The Terminator. 1991, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. And now, Terminator Dark Fate. You know, that's 35 years of Sarah Connor. Did she stay with you, or is it sort of like rediscovering her every time you're back on set?
Definitely rediscovering each time.
I'll be back.
But she lived a little longer after the first one. She sort of lived within me for quite some time. The Terminator haunted my dreams. You would dream that I was at my parents' house and then see the Terminator walk by. The second one was not nearly as vulnerable because Sarah has turned into this fierce fighter.
You're strong, Sarah. Stronger than you ever thought you could be.
And so that was easier to play and easier to let go at the end of the day.
I have shown improvement, haven't I?
I had a 1-year-old son when I did the second Terminator, so not much of Sarah Connor could linger when I was going home to a little 1-year-old baby.
Model citizen.
We do, throughout this franchise, have these huge time jumps. Do you fill in that backstory as an actor for what's not on the page yourself?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Big time.
So what's your story?
That history that I invent will show in my character. I take that journey emotionally so that it will be authentic when we pick up all these years later. Because we're not machines. And this time I really was just dead set to create another surprising Sarah Connor. I dyed my hair white so that people go, oh, that's not your old Sarah Connor, that's your old Sarah Connor. Certainly life has marked itself on her face and I am a fighting machine, but it is 27 years later. What are the differences? And she's a heavy drinker and she likes potato chips and I was like, bring on the potato chips and the vodka. My name is Sarah Connor. I hunt Terminators.
Can you talk about what it was like to be on set with Arnold again after all of these years?
We got to go into a deeper place.
Yes.
And that was really cool to share with him.
I'm going to help you protect the girl because I choose to.
He's certainly grown. You know, I loved some of the things that he did. That scene on the porch was probably the deepest work I've ever had to do.
I can see you're very upset.
We shot a different version first, and I mean, so much screaming and yelling and just gave it everything that I had. And then we decided it wasn't working. They're like, we're gonna rethink this and reshoot it tomorrow. And like all that great work that I had done was just like, bye-bye.
You don't know what you're doing!
It was thrilling for me as a genre fan to watch many generations of women coming together.
Yes.
Even though they don't like each other all the time necessarily.
Right. It's not Charlie's Angels,
Exactly.
where we're all on the same page.
Good morning, Charlie!
There's so much underneath each relationship that makes it sing.
Well, the three of you together.
We built something, we really did.
And it shows.
Good.
Don't thank me yet.
These movies have always, to me, been very ahead of their time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, if we look at our world today and the invention of AI and the threat that comes with that, when we hand so much over to something other than the flawed human, you know, the sort of arrogance that it's going to be better, but it could signal the beginning of something far more serious and dangerous.
We are better off on our own.
I'm curious, what do you think the reason that this franchise still continues to speak to audiences?
I mean, it was a fantastic concept piece in 1984. Time travel and time existing on so many levels, you know, just the questions. How can he exist in the future when we've killed him in our present time? And, you know, those wonderful questions.
It messes with your head.
But it goes much deeper than that, too. The story of a simple woman that's drawn into extraordinary situation and then learning to fill those shoes. I'm a firm believer in that journey.
Because I was her.
Terminator fans are obviously going to be watching Dark Fate. So what are you watching?
Saints games.
Yes.
It's football season, so that's my absolute top of the list. Just finished Killing Eve. I love Sandra Oh.
Sometimes when you love someone, you will do crazy things.
And the dialogue and just the fun of it. It's just wonderfully told and very interesting and edgy.
This is so boring!
I loved Orange is the New Black.
Ooh.
You are right about that.
I just thought all of those characters were fantastic.
What is it you really want?
Ice cream. And justice.
I haven't caught the last season, but I'm gonna be on that couch catching up.
No spoilers. Linda, thank you so much for being here. It was such a treat to have you. I am a lifelong fan. And,
And I haven't ruined that for you.
No, in fact, you've enhanced it. You've made me love you even
Yay! That's unusual.
more. No, I find that hard to believe. But truly, thank you for being here. Thank you
You're
for giving us some of your
welcome.
time. And be sure to catch Linda in Terminator Dark Fate in theaters now. And don't forget to head over to imdb.com/show for more conversations with legends like Linda. Now, to keep you up to speed on the latest previews, here's this week's trailer.
How you gonna do this?
There are 21 bridges in and out of the island. Shut them down.
What island?
Manhattan.
You know something. Spill it.
I suspect foul play.
Listen up now. This is a dangerous place. You got to have eyes in the back of your head.
What in the Sam Hill just happened to him?
You're a mutant. Created by magic. Roaming the continent.
We don't want your kind here.
Hunting monsters. For a price.
They said you were the best in the parsec. Would you agree?